Man, what up, world? What up, fight fam? It's your boy Mac with Stay Ready Boxing TV coming at you with some news you can use and another ringside views. You know, I got my co-host with me, 503 Line, and we got a special guest in the building today, my brother Ray, Alief Ali Talib Jr. What's going down, brother? What's going down?
Yes, yes, sir. How you doing, man? I'm good. I'm blessed. Can't complain.
Same here, man. Bless. Just trying to shake the pot and pull a dollar out. You know what I'm talking about?
Nah, for real.
I know, right? Man, it's a blessing to have you on the platform, man. I told you I was gonna get you in because I wanted to get you on before the fight, next week, next Saturday.
Yes,
Are you
sir.
ready?
Oh, I'm more than ready. I'm excited, man. I'm ready to I'm just relaxed. I've been training hard, did everything you can, man. I'm just ready to have fun now. It's fun now. We didn't put in so much work. It's just time to have fun and showcase what I've been working on. So I'm more than ready. I'm at the house right now watching boxing, so I'm cool.
What you watching?
I'm actually watching Errol Spence versus Lamont Peterson.
Uh, you like me? You like them classic fights?
Yeah.
I don't blame you. So just to ask you a generic question, then who is your top 5 fighters of all time?
Oh man, that's tough. This boy put me on the spot, but I got it. Muhammad Ali is up there.
Okay.
This is my you like this is my five.
Yeah, this your 5. Nobody else. This is only you.
Yeah, it's I got Muhammad Ali, I got Pernell, I got Floyd. Floyd got to be up in there, and then who else? Um, I just say Sugar Ray and Marvin Hagler. Just throw it out there. But that's my top 5. But I know for sure that Muhammad Ali and Pernell's up there.
You sound like me. I would tell you mine, but this is about you today. We're top it up. Sheldon Holmes is up in the building. He said, "May Ray and Ray, what it do?" The Sheldon Holmes is from Houston too. He's a big boxing fan out here in the city, man. He always has been supporting me since day one.
For sure, tell him I said what's up.
But so tell me, what got you in boxing to begin with?
The crazy thing is, one of my best friends actually got me into boxing. I've been an athlete my whole life. I actually started boxing late. I was always, watching boxing, but I never knew anything about how to join a gym boxing was not even my future. I grew up playing, basketball, football, like most kids in my neighborhood. And, I thought I was gonna be in the NFL and all this stuff. But my one of my friends, he was boxing in the army, and he was just like, man, I think you'll be good at it. I'm gonna train. He was about to get out, and he was like, I'm gonna train when I get out. And he started training me, and I took off. I just went to the gym, and I was a natural.
Man, salute to Stormy B man in the chat. I see you, man. And watching your last fight, being at your first pro fight, and me seeing you in the ring, and how did that first fight feel? After amateurs and just actually going pro, taking the headgear off and going for what you know in that first fight.
Man, that first fight is crazy. It was almost a little overwhelming. You know what I'm saying? Like I put in a lot of work and everything, just to build up and everything, just anticipation. I got a real big support out here on my side of town where I'm from. It was just like a lot of anticipation. It was a big moment for me. So taking the headgear off and all that stuff, uh, all that didn't bother me. It was just the moment. The moment itself was just surreal. Just everything I've been through, and just to make it to being a professional boxer, it was just a lot going on at one time. But it was crazy. So we got them first fight jitters out the way, and now I'm just ready to perform.
Yeah.
Man, now we at work. It's time to really showcase. I didn't even showcase, like, to me, in my opinion, I didn't even showcase 25% of what I really could do. But I think it was just part of them first fight jitters, and it was just a lot. The anticipation was crazy, but this time I'm gonna showcase a lot of my skills this fight next weekend.
Do you know who your opponent is this match?
Yes, it's a kid named Brandon Harris out of
Oh
Bryan.
yeah, out of Bryan.
Yeah, out of
Yeah,
Bryan.
I heard of that kid. I think he's 2-0, right?
Nah, he's like, I think he's either 0 and 0-2 maybe.
0-2. Okay, it was
He
something.
just fought Austin. He just. I think his last fight was against Austin Williams.
Oh, he fought Mo?
Yeah, he fought Mo.
Okay, yeah, I've actually seen the kid. He followed me on Instagram too, man.
Yeah.
Shout out to that kid, man. I can't wait to see you in the ring with him. And do you have anything? What is it that you're looking forward to in this fight, and what is it that you gotta watch that he does well?
Like I said, this fight, I'm just excited because this camp, we only have one fight, but that gave me so much more experience. In this camp, I just worked harder and smarter. I didn't just work hard and just I haven't overtrained. Everything just is perfect, from like the weight drop to the sparring. My sparring was more high level sparring this time. Just everything's just going great this camp. And I know that I'm just way more relaxed and way more ready, and I'm just ready to showcase my skills of what I know and a lot of other people know I really can do, because I believe that I am a high-level fighter, and that's what I'm going to showcase this fight. Okay. And it's not really too much that I'm worried about from him, you know what I'm saying? I know that he's training hard, and he trained hard, and he's prepared, but as long as I do what I know I can do, I'm going to be all right.
Hey, I got a cat in the fan perspective in the chat. He said, bro, you fighting my cousin JB. He 0-3. That's my cousin. He started boxing late after a life of BS, bro. He changed his life around. He said, good luck to you, brother.
Appreciate it. So we both did the same thing. I started boxing late too.
Yeah. So you just, it's good fight for both of them. They both coming up. You know what I'm saying? It's just may the best man win at the end of the day.
Exactly. That's all it is. Yeah. That's all it is at the end of the day, man.
So being at the 154 division, because that's you got a lot of hard hitters at 154, especially when you get up in the rank.
Probably might be like right after 147.
Yeah, and it's
loaded right now,
like a motherfucker. Who was one of the top fighters that you looking forward to test your skills against when you make it up in the rankings?
I don't know. For some reason, I would like to fight Lara. I don't know why, but I always, I used to watch him a lot, but it would be cool. I feel like it would be cool to fight him. He's Cuban, he's Southpaw. I used to watch him a lot, so it would be cool just to be in the ring with him. I definitely want to fight Lara.
Have you ever thought about going up to Plex and sparring with him?
No, I haven't. I mean, actually, at the beginning of this camp, my last camp, we was talking about going to Plex, but it never happened. And in the beginning of this camp, a lot of good sparring came towards us, so it just never, the timing and stuff just never took its time to go over there. But yeah, Plex has been a talk though.
You got a fan in the chat named Vonnie came through, said, Alief Ali. Fan perspective said, what about Mel or Lubin?
What about Mel? I actually sparred Mel several times coming up. Jamel Charlo is a big reason, why I was able to, up my skills very fast. As an amateur, I was sparring Jamel. I know what it feel like to being there with a world champion. A lot of people can't say that. I've sparred Mel, a lot of different times. So Mel is very, he's very good, and he helped me. He helped me a lot. I know what it feel like to be in them trenches with world-class talent. And yes, Lubin, I like him. I like him a lot. I was studying his fight. His last performance was crazy. He's becoming, I think he's gonna bounce back. His last performance was ridiculous. But I've sparred Mel like probably over 10 times.
How does it feel? How did that sparring feel? Well, go ahead, 503.
Yeah, man. I wanted to ask Ali this, man. Now, when you was talking earlier, you said that you had a crazy support coming out in your first fight, man. How did that feel coming from a city known for football, basketball, baseball, and shit like that, man? How did that feel for you, and what is it about you to where you had such a crazy fan base? Because me personally, bro, I found out about you through Legendary Top Cat. You know what I'm saying? And me and Stay Ready was just talking about that before you jumped on, man. So it seemed like brothers was already fucking with you before you even took the headgear off, man. So how did that feel, bro?
It felt great, man. It was just crazy to see the support. It was just like, it was a little overwhelming, but it's a blessing. You know what I'm saying? I was happy, and I just wanted to put on the show. You know what I'm saying? I closed out the show, so it was good. But a lot of people from my side, you know, they mess with me because you know, I don't really talk about it like that. But I got like, you know, a troubled past. You know what I'm saying? I was in the streets real heavy, and you know, a lot of people know me, and it's mind boggling to them to see that I was in the streets so heavy to discipline and put all my motivation into boxing and just turn it all the way around. So, you know, people really ride with me, and I'm just a genuine person. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people know me on my side, and that's where a lot of the love and support come from. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, for sure, man. Well, you got you some outside support too, man. Because me and Stay Ready from the North, and we fuck with you, bro.
Nah, I appreciate it. It's H-Town at the end of the day, man. I love the whole city.
Yeah,
already, bro.
I told Alief I'm gonna be with him through his whole career. He ain't going nowhere.
Nah, for real. I told the same
nah.
thing, man. We all together, man. We started here together. Y'all boys started with me, supported me, and we gonna keep it that way.
Yeah, you got a lot of support, and that's one of the things. That's one of the reasons I really had to bring you on, man. Because I'm like, I done brought a lot of fighters on my platform, you know, through my time doing this, and you and Darwin are the first fighters out of the city that I actually brought on to do this live, face to face, not just doing the phone. And I said I gotta start doing this more, especially bringing you guys on. I didn't even I done brought Chop on. I done had fighters like Tremaine Midget Williams out of Connecticut on, but I said I need to start bringing the fighters out of my city and start help building you guys up.
Hey, Houston boxing is back. It's coming back. I believe it's coming back strong. I ain't gonna lie.
It's starting to look like back in George Foreman and Holyfield days.
It's a lot of talented fighters out here, man. It's crazy.
It is, man, and it's a lot of pros coming out the city. I mean, a lot.
Yeah, right now,
multiple divisions.
There's a lot of good pros too.
Yeah, you got Bang making a name for himself right now. Jericho, Shaka. Hey, you got Marlene Esperanza.
Yeah, that was because she had a great fight.
You got she had I hate that cut, messed that up, man.
Yeah, that people crazy thinking that didn't affect the fight. That definitely much.
And she was still giving her the business.
Yeah, she still went out there and did. I seen some of the comments, and I'm just like, y'all are insane if y'all think somebody's head leaking blood is not affecting them.
Yeah, because that hurts. I don't care what nobody. That's a small split hurts. If you
outside, just think about it like this: if you outside, or you outside, you playing, and you bump your head, and your head is bleeding, you ain't gonna be like, "Oh, I'm gonna keep playing." You about to stop all that to go get attention.
People don't know.
Imagine you in the fight. It's already hard to get in the ring. Once she's in the ring, then she kept fighting. Like, I don't see how anybody can talk anything negative shit. I remember her from the amateurs, and I seen her fight, and she definitely got skills and heart.
Yeah, people don't realize how hard it is. Matter of fact, explain to them, you know, some of the things you guys put yourself through just for our entertainment. Like, I don't really understand. So you knew you haven't been in a game as long as a lot of these fighters have, but just tell them some of the things that you've been dealing with, especially dealing with camp and dealing with training, and then dealing with exhaustion when you're in the ring and things like that, fatigue.
Exactly. We talking about early mornings, waking up, you doing your boxing workout. You probably working out 2 times a day. Sometimes some people, you know, as a camp get winding down, or, you know, in the middle of camp, sometimes they're working 3 times a day. Your diet, you cutting off eating at certain times. You know what I'm saying? Everybody going out. You're not going out. You discipline. You're not, you know what I'm saying? If you discipline, you're not having sex. You're running miles. You're dropping weight. I mean, it just the amount of discipline is just crazy. Everybody eating you on social media. Everybody posting all type of foods and eating whatever and you can't eat that. It's just the amount of discipline and the work that you got to put in is crazy. If you're really trying to be a top boxer in this sport, you can't play this. It's serious. Sparring, waking up, and is nothing you could do. It's days that you want to, you tired, you still got to go in and spar. You got a certain amount of rounds you got to get in a week. You got to get, and you also got to recover too. You can't overtrain. You got to be smart. Your team got to be together, man. It's a lot of variables into this stuff. Then just getting in the ring and fighting.
Man, and that's when you said that sex part, I knew that's why I ain't no pro fighter right there.
Yeah, for real. real.
I ain't missing that.
Yeah.
Nah, for real. Like that's crazy. But it's go down.
I feel it. That's a lot. I ain't gonna lie to you. I can probably do everything else. Stay focused. You tell me after I dealt with all this stress at this gym, all this pain I just sit my body through, and I can't go home and smash my old lady. Oh no,
Body aches and all that stuff.
I'm telling you,
Crazy.
y'all discipline. I swear to God, y'all.
Nah, for real. It take a lot of discipline. I never seen myself doing this, but I'm here.
Right, but you getting there, man. I think you got a promising future in this sport. Who do you out of every fighter that you watched throughout the years and the ones that are in the game now, who do you think best describe your fighting style, and who do you base your style after?
I feel like I do have similarities to Errol Spence for sure, because like even it's crazy, like when I first before I even ever walked in a boxing gym, and you know I went to school with the Charlo twins, so I already knew who the Charlo twins was. So before I was even boxing, I was already watching them. But I remember when I was just training and on my own, and I was southpaw. I remember watching the card with the twins on it, and Errol Spence had fought. And this was like way before Errol Spence was big. This was early in his career because he actually started. He had fewer fights than them at the time. And I just remember watching him, and I just was like, I want to fight just like him. I remember I seen he was southpaw, and I was watching him for years. This was like around 2014 when I was watching him. It was a long time ago. This was way before even know any time, and I've been watching him ever since. So naturally, I got similarities to Errol Spence. I watched a lot of Errol Spence, and I watched a lot of Ali and Pernell. So those are really the main three fighters that I really watched. A lot of people don't know my footwork. That's how I got the name. They actually gave me the name. When I first started boxing, I was real big. And I used to move, like my footwork was real nice because I played football as an athlete, you know what I'm saying? So my footwork, and I watched Ali. So, and a lot of people don't know, my middle name is actually Ali, and that's also my favorite fighter. So they, at the time when I was at the Charlo gym, I was real big, and they was calling me Baby Ali at first. You know what I'm saying? They was calling me Baby Ali. I was real heavy, and my footwork and my speed was crazy. They was calling me Baby Ali, and then one of my homeboys from Alief, they came to see me spar, and they were like, "Man, nah, you Alief Ali." And then after that, it was a wrap. That's how I went with that name. But yeah, Errol Spence, I definitely got similarities to Errol Spence.
Right on.
I ain't gonna lie, man. Whoever gave you that name, bro, you need to shake that nigga hand, give him a hug every time you see him, bro, because that was a bad motherfucker, man.
Yeah,
You know
nah,
what I'm saying?
for real.
For real though, bro. But I want to ask you though, man. You ain't fought since July, man. You been out the ring almost 3-4 months, man. How did you plan to go into this fight, bro? You know what I'm saying? I know you want to get the knockout, man. How do you plan to go into this fight, man, and get the knockout, man? But you know you've been a little rusty. You ain't fought in almost 3-4 months, bro.
Yeah,
How you plan on doing that?
And I'm glad you said that, and I'm definitely be very active next year. But this fight, I'm not even going. It's gonna come if it's gonna come. Last fight, it was just so much anticipation. I didn't even, my mind and everything was just going on. As my first fight, I was looking for the knockout. This fight, I'm gonna just let it come. I got so many skills. The knockout is it's gonna come. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even gonna go and look. I'm going. My main thing is to show my skills, win the fight, and win impressively. That's the main thing I want to do. If the knockout come, if it presents itself, I'm for sure gonna take it. I'm known since the amateurs. I'm known to in the amateurs. I had lots of knockouts, and not at the novice division, at the elite division, and even I had knockouts at the Olympic qualifiers. So I don't have to
Okay.
like when I
Okay, yeah, man. Because I was looking at your highlights, bro.
I didn't. What was you saying after the Olympic highlight part?
Yeah, I was saying, I got a lot of knockouts at the elite division, even at the Olympic qualifiers. I've been knocking people out since the amateurs, not just 8 counts. All these fights, these are knockout codes, stopping the fight. They completely unconscious. So I don't really have to go look for for the knockout. All I need to do is just showcase my skills, and it's gonna come. And in all those fights in the amateurs, when I was knocking these people out, they got on headgear. I didn't go in the fight thinking I'm gonna knock somebody out with headgear. I was just showcasing my skills, and it just happened. I'm naturally have heavy hands, and I'm powerful, and I got speed, so I don't even got to try to force the knockout.
Okay.
So that's gonna be my mindset. I'm gonna just showcase my skills and win impressively. And if it come, it come. If it happen, it happen.
All right. What was you going to say? What was the other question you was coming back with? 503.
Now I think it was having some connection issues, bro. I was saying his last fight he hit old boy with that left hand and shit, bro. Just went for the he went for what he knew. Goddamn me, shit. You know what I'm saying? But nah,
yeah, when you fought Lucas, when you did fight,
what hand do you think you more powerful with? Being that you're a southpaw, is it the straight left hand or is it the right hook? Because I seen you hit him with that left hand, then you went right back to the right hook. So which one you think is more strong?
Man, I don't know. My coach be saying my left hand strong. Sometimes I do workouts, my left hand strong. I had a lot of knockouts. The crazy thing is I'm southpaw, but I had a lot of knockouts with my right hook. At the Olympic qualifiers, I stunned him with the left, but I slept him with the right hook. And I got a couple of fights that they almost look identical, but you can tell they different people. I knocked people out with the right hook, and I knocked people out with my left hand before. So it's like I really don't know, but I know both of I have power in both of my hands. I do know that.
Hey, look at Deontay Wilder. I done seen him knock people out with a left hook. He right-handed. Danny Garcia right-handed, left hook.
So I got power in both hands for sure.
And going back to the Lucas McDonald fight, man, because I was right there. Lucas come out of Katy Boxing Club. Mm-hmm. Y'all was fighting. Y'all was going at it for them first.
Yeah, he didn't. Yeah, he ain't come to lay down. That was good.
How many rounds did that last, man?
2.
Was it 2?
Yeah, I knocked him out right before the end of the second.
Yeah,
okay. It felt like I'm probably going to the third.
Yeah,
I think right after the 10-second bell, I knocked him out. I
know. It was. Because I remember you had hit him one time and some blood that got on Legendary. Legendary was like, God damn. I wish that motherfucker could have been on today.
Yeah. That's crazy. I ain't even know that. He ain't never told me that.
Oh, yeah, man. I wish I might still have that video because I was recording when he said it. I'm going to have to go back and look.
That video you put together was dope, too, man. I was so gone, bro. I didn't even know you walked out with us, bro.
Yeah, I walked out with y'all and I left with y'all both times.
Yeah, I noticed at the end. I was like, I didn't even notice it.
Yeah, Charlo, Jamal and them daddy kept saying you ain't got to get ready if you stay ready the whole time. I gotta find that video.
I think I got that video. If I find it, I do got a clip of him saying that. That was hilarious. He kept on saying that. He was like, "Yeah, we stay ready." I think I got a clip of him saying it.
I want to ask Ali about his partners, man. What's up with your homie Gabriel Slick Smith and the homie free agent Guapo, man? Tell me a little bit about your homies, man. I see they be on IG, y'all be fucking with each other and shit, commenting on each other pages. I want to learn about all the up and coming fighters in the city, bro. So can you tell us a little bit about them, man?
Free agent Guapo, that's my dog. I met him through boxing. And I actually trained at their gym, just to go out there, a couple times. But we actually fought in the amateurs. He's good. He's a state champion. He won state. I know he's going. We went to Olympic qualifiers last year together. He did his thing. He actually won in the first round. He had like got sick and couldn't fight. But that's my dog. You know what I'm saying? We fought in amateurs, but we cool. Like that's my, just as it happens sometimes. We was friends when we fought. You know what I'm saying? Just be like that. We was both in fights. We fought each other. And I know he's gonna be trying to look at the term pro within probably the next year. So I know he is. But Gabe, I met him too through GNM. He got a fight November 23rd. And that's my dog. Yeah. We train with the same coach. We grind every day. So I see him usually day in and day out.
How did you get with GNM? How did you leave the Charlo gym and make it over
there? Even when I left Charlo gym, I left them like I think 2017, their dad was no longer, I think 2017, their dad no longer was a coach over there. And the coach that was there, I just wasn't clicking with him. So, I left to another gym. I was looking for gyms. And then at the same time, I wasn't all the way focused in boxing. You know what I'm saying? I was, still dabbling in the streets and stuff. So, but I did end up going to a gym called Nomad Gym that's on my side of town. And I was there, and this guy from Kazakhstan, he just started coaching. And I was there for a little bit. But I've been knew about GNM. I've been knowing about Gerard, the owner, of the gym. And he's been telling me for years to come over there, that I need to come over there when I turn pro. I need to come over there. And I've been knowing that I was supposed to train with Coach Torrey. But at the time, I was at a gym called Nomad, and I was just being loyal and finishing my amateur career. I went to my last fight was with them was at the Olympic qualifiers. But no knock to them or nothing. But I already knew that he just didn't have the knowledge. I hadn't reached my peak with him. He didn't have the knowledge or whatever to take me to the next level. And then a lot of people could just see just when I transitioned over to GNM, I was a good amateur, but my skills and everything just went to the next level when I got with Coach Torrey and just, he working with pros and just knowing, knowing exactly how to take my game to the next level.
And I met Coach Dre out of GNM, his sons.
That's my boy too.
And I met him, and he the one told me about GNM. But I every time I tried to come through there, y'all were closed or wasn't nobody in there, and I'm like, damn.
We get in the mornings.
Yeah, but the day you had your media day was the first day I actually got there and got to actually talk to everybody besides at the fights. Because they always at all the fights. I get to talk to them at the fights.
Yeah, fights.
But I was trying to actually talk to the coaches, So who are some of those other pros besides Juan Velasquez, you, and Smitty coming out that gym?
Yeah, you got Gabriel Slick Smith. You got Juanito, me. Yeah. And then we have a Cuban. I forget his name. His name Adrian. I don't know his last name. He's Cuban though. And then it's somebody else I may be forgetting. But that's really it. But just under GNM is just me and Juanito.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm really ready to see Juan. I actually wanted to hit him up and get him on next week.
Yeah, he'll definitely do it. I'll tell him, man, he gonna do it.
Yeah, the young golden boy.
Yeah, I gave him that nickname.
Yeah, because he don't fight, and he don't fight like your traditional Mexican.
He got skills. He got a little slickness, rhythm. He in there with them brothers. He get down. He know how to fight for real.
And he got fast ass hands.
His hands fast, and a lot of people don't know he got a chin too. Trust me, he got a chin.
He got power.
And he only 18 years old, bro.
Only 18.
You should have seen that last knockout, that first round knockout. Oh my God.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Texas coming hard, bro.
Oh yeah, he only 18. He got a bright future for sure.
Yeah, real bright future. I promise you. He gonna be knocking boys out for a long time.
And that's why we tell y'all boys, it ain't just by Earl Spence, it ain't just by Charlo, bro. I'm telling y'all, man, we got a bunch of young Texas killers coming out the city, coming out of Texas, bro. What's my man's name? Stay ready, who just fought on the Golden Boy card? Tristan from Duncanville.
Tristan Calcrew from Duncanville, 17 years old.
He's 17. That dude is humongous.
Yeah, 100. He a light heavyweight, 175. And he's 17.
He's big, 17 years old. He's not even done with high school yet. I just watched
6'4".
He fought on Coach Ford's card too on Next Fight Up.
Yeah, that's when I met him.
Mm-hmm.
That was the second fight. Knocked him out first round. Knocked him out. Knocked old dude out standing up. Dude was literally standing up, stuck on the ropes.
That's crazy. Yeah, man. I ain't gonna lie. Just thinking about it, talking about it right now, man. It's a lot of fighters out of Texas, but it's a lot of fighters out of Houston, right?
It's a lot out of Houston. I know a few of them out of Dallas, like Tristan, like Big Adrian.
You got Burley Brooks too.
Yeah.
Burley Brooks is he one of Errol Spence fighters. He gonna make some noise, man. Be looking out for Burley Brooks. I actually fought him at the Olympic qualifiers also. Okay. That dude's special.
Okay. That's why I say, man, this Texas takeover is real, man. I'm telling you. And by 2 to 3 more years, man, we gonna be running boxing. I'm telling you.
Nah, for real,
I'm
it is. For real, serious.
for real, bro. Too many fighters, man. And speaking of that, man, let me ask you this. Talking about that, where do you see yourself in the next 5 years, Alief?
Man, I ain't gonna lie, man. In the next 5 years, I see myself already then won a world title, having my own gym, trying to bring the next wave on, man. I see myself having a heavy foot in boxing already. You know what I'm saying? Did a lot of my work already within the next 5 years.
So what are some, with that being said, then that made me think about it. What's some of your goals that you want to accomplish in this sport?
I first want to, like I said, next year I'm gonna get real active. I'm gonna get busy, start going up the rankings, win me a junior title, win me some of them junior titles, and work my way up and get me a world title. And then, like I said, I want to go and open. There ain't no boxing gyms in Alief. Like I said, nobody from Alief knew anything about boxing gyms, how to get in boxing, anything. We went to school. We knew that the Charlo twins. We just knew that those boxers, but nobody knew anything about. And they were in boxing because of their dad. It's not like, you know what I'm saying, any other reason. Not like because there was a boxing gym up the street in Alief. Nobody knows about how to get into anything. Everything is football, basketball. You know what I'm saying, over here. So I definitely. But now that I'm boxing and stuff, it's so, and I'm just so active in the community. It's so many people that they want to do it now.
Right.
You know,
I want to just naturally put a gym in my side of town.
What high school did you go to, Alief? I just wanted to ask him that right quick. Stay ready. What high school did you go to, bro?
I went to Alief Hastings.
Okay, Hastings. Okay.
No, I was just gonna straight up say, I've been wanting to try to get, because I that's something I always want to do, is just give back in a way to the kids in the community by having after school programs and showing them a better way. So
because that's what the gym is gonna be. It's gonna, it's mainly gonna target the kids, something else for them to do. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be like you said, after school programs. It ain't just pros. The kids is gonna be the main people that's gonna trying to come to the gym. Another thing for them to do besides football and basketball. Everybody can't do that, but everybody, whether you're a boxer or not, can go to the boxing gym. Whether you're gonna go up to make that a career or not, you can go in there. Ain't no you don't start and you do start. Everybody can go to the boxing gym. Whether you letting out stress, you want to learn a skill, you want to protect yourself, whatever it is. That's one, and it's a great sport. Just discipline, just all type of stuff that benefits of a boxing gym and family, like what I'm saying, that benefits that come from a boxing gym, and that's really what I'm gonna do in my community.
Yeah, the community needs it more and more. Like I really, really want to get into some shit like that my damn self. Especially with these kids coming up nowadays, especially in Alief, like on Spice Lane.
Exactly. Come on, all these kids need to be in the boxing gym. You're gonna be
they fight every day anyway.
Houston really gonna be taking over. You get some boys out of Spice Lane and 9700.
Yeah.
And
when I go over there hunting my boy in Farm Park, them little kids is bad.
Yeah, it's gonna get serious. They need it.
Yeah, that's the hood.
They need that.
For real.
That's what they need. For real, serious.
That's why I say, we do need this. So, who are some of your favorite fighters in the game right now, besides Earl Spence? Because you already told me that.
Yeah, Earl Spence, that's top dog. But then you got a lot of people don't like him. I don't know why. A lot of people don't like. I mean, I do know why, but I like. I like Deontay Wilder.
That's one of my favorite fighters.
I like him.
They don't like him because they think he can't box. But
exactly.
he got a bronze in the Olympics. I don't care what nobody says.
Exactly. And what people don't understand, sometimes you got people that are just special. He's special. Everybody that he's fought has touched the canvas. What are you trying to take from him?
Yeah,
he's special. He ain't gonna be the the conventional, he boxed you to death. He's a special guy. Mm-hmm. Everybody he fought has touched that canvas. Nobody got in the ring with him and didn't lay down on their back. Nobody. Period. At the end of the day, you can say what you want to say.
Facts.
So I got Errol Spence. I like I said, Wilder. I like Canelo. This young kid coming up. I don't know. I'll forget his name, but his nickname Primetime.
Oh, you talking about Josh Grill, Mr. No Blake.
I like him. I like Jaron Ennis. These are new guys that I just recently seen. But I also like Demetrius Andrade. I like the twins, of course. You know what I'm saying? But I like Boo Boo a lot. I ain't gonna lie. I watched a lot of him too. He's talented.
So matter of fact, you brought up Canelo. Speaking of Canelo, I gotta ask you about this fight this past week.
I like him, but not based off that fight. That fight, to me, I don't care what nobody said. That was bullshit. That was bullshit.
This coming from another fighter.
Yeah, that was bullshit. It looked like bro was sparring. He didn't. This we talking about a real light heavyweight who probably comes down 200 and something plus.
Bro,
he didn't throw one hard punch. Like, you just let somebody just punch on you hard, and you didn't throw one hard punch. People talking about the game plan was, but that's cool. So you boxing, you keep him at it. Then you drop that right hand. He didn't. That was not the same. I mean, of course, I know he done been through his stuff, but he took more damage from Yard. That didn't even look like the same dude that fought Yard. It definitely wasn't the same dude who fought Andre Ward, who was dropping him with a jab. That's a real 175-pounder. I don't care how old you are. He's not that old, man. Bernard Hopkins and them was doing it for that long. That dude, that wasn't a real fight. It couldn't have been.
Well, that's the same dude that killed the man in the ring.
Come on now.
Man.
Stop it. Canelo didn't have to use no skills. All he did, these are world-class fighters. All he did was hold his hands up and walk to him. Are you serious? It's world-class fighters. I don't know. That fight was crazy, but I do like Canelo, though. I'm not taking it. But that fight was bullshit.
Yeah, I had to ask you about that fight because I've actually been going back and forth with some people on social media, and I'm trying to tell them, like, I'm not taking nothing away from Canelo and his accomplishments. Anybody that do what he do, that's fine. But it's nobody that can sit there and tell me that fight wasn't fixed. I'm coming at you just from a boxing mind, breaking down the fight. To be honest with you, it was no way that he should have won that fight. I tried to think of a way he could.
I don't even think he can't really beat any top for real 175 pounders. That dude was a giant.
He's 5'6".
It looked like a giant trying to take it easy on somebody working with a sparring partner or something. Like a heavyweight playing around with like a junior middleweight or something. He's trying not to hurt him, in sparring. That's what it looked like.
Yeah. French President Canelo was on that Lance Armstrong treatment. For the play with child.
Either or, man. Take your pick. One of them two situations had to take place. But come on, that was crazy to me.
Yeah, man. It really.
Hold on, matter of fact, I said he dropped Andre Ward with a jab. He dropped Yard with a jab too. He's a real 175 pounders. He didn't throw none of them. He didn't throw not one power jab or one real right hand that whole fight. All the way to the
did he even really just go to the body of Canelo?
No.
He didn't.
And I sat back. I seen him with my own eyes, and I knew that wasn't legit. I went back and just watched his last 2-3 fights. Even in the fights where he didn't even look as good, he went harder than that. That wasn't the same performances. It clearly wasn't. Nobody could just say that his nickname is the Crusher.
Exactly, man.
Come on, man. Be for real.
And look, I got people in the chat. And fans say exactly, bro. And Yard big as hell.
Yard is humongous. These are real 175 pounds. You know what these dudes doing to make 175? These dudes are really 200 and something plus. These are big human beings. They're naturally big. They being in the best shape of their life just to make 175.
Probably going to fight with what, 2-3% body fat?
Yeah, come on, man. These are humongous dudes, bro. These ain't no little dudes, bro.
And then Kovalev was running from him.
He was running. It's crazy. He's a simple man.
I'm telling you, bro, that shit right there was crazy. Like, real talk.
I mean, I could see if Kovalev was a scrub, He ain't no scrub. You talking about a world-class fighter who was on like a 20-something fight winning streak, knocking people out.
Yep.
It just didn't make no sense when I watched it. Even when I first watched it, I was like, this can't be real.
So he called him Sergey Malinaji. Man, I ain't playing with y'all anymore. Oh man. Fair perspective, you're an idiot, man.
That's a nut ass nigga right there, man.
I see, dog.
Hey, say Sergey Malinaji. Nah, for real though, that was crazy. Anybody know that was crazy, man?
Yeah, it was. Man, so let me throw out some fights coming up, and I want you to tell me who you got winning. You got Tony Harrison and Charlo Part 2.
Man,
who you got?
I knew you was gonna throw that one. I knew you was. Damn, that's crazy. I ain't gonna lie. I'm naturally. I can't speak. Mel done helped me out so much. I'm riding with Jamel, but I can't lie. It's gonna be a good fight.
I don't think Tony Harrison first, but you know.
But if Jamel, right. The crazy part is, like, truthfully, like, they gave him some bad treatment. I don't know who he rubbed wrong, but you don't take no belt like that. Mm-mm. Now, if it was just, I seen what was going on. It was a good fight. It was a close fight, but he didn't take the championship. And but if Mel used that double jab right hand, bro, nobody could really stand up in front of Mel. I done felt his power, bro. He can stop anybody at 154. But even before we even get to stopping, he can outbox too. It just depends on. It's up to Mel how he is gonna fight. It's just up to him. But he had the skill and the talent to beat anybody. I know this for a fact. Dude is special in that ring.
You know, I'm not gonna ask you about Maul and Dennis Hogan because that's a given.
That's crazy.
That's a given.
I feel bad for that guy.
Shit, you and me both.
Maul an animal. That's all I'm gonna say about Maul. Maul is an animal.
Out of both brothers, Maul is my favorite fighter in boxing. Period.
Oh, let me ask someone. Let me ask someone. What you think about Teofimo Lopez versus Richard Coleman in December?
That's gonna be a good fight. I seen Richard Coleman fight a dude. I can't remember his name. He was out of Houston. He was coming up. He was out of Hank's gym. But Richard Coleman is tough. He could fight. And that ain't gonna be no easy fight for Leo. Oh boy,
Teofimo.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna tell you. I've been leaning towards.
He can't slither away like that, man. You got to pick a winner, man.
I'm gonna go with Coleman.
Coleman, okay,
yeah.
okay, I got you. Go ahead, stay ready.
I'm riding with Coleman too. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I'm riding with Coleman. I ain't gonna lie.
But you got what's the next fight? Well, I know who you riding with Deontay Wilder and Ortiz.
Yeah, Wilder just steady showing that he could easily be taking weak fights. He fighting another dangerous opponent. A knockout artist southpaw heavyweight.
But
he
who
could be taking?
Yeah, he said he could be taking what?
He could be taking easy fights, but he not. That's a dangerous fight.
Yeah, very, very. But I think it's gonna be a different outcome. It's gonna be the same outcome, but I think it's gonna happen earlier.
I think he's gonna be more impressive this time. Every time the second time anybody he rematches is more impressive. Because even though bro southpaw, he done figured out what he need to do. He's smarter than what people think he is, man. I don't know why people be hating on Wilder so much, man.
His ring IQ is something.
Wilder, bro. They won't give him his respect.
That's why. That's another reason that make me like him even more. Because he's steady proving people wrong.
Steady proving them wrong.
But I was gonna ask you Andy Ruiz and Joshua too.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm going for the same. I'm going for Ruiz. I think Ruiz gonna get him. Ruiz. The thing about it is, Ruiz. I actually seen him train my boy Donald Reed. I don't know if y'all know who Donald Reed is. He a middleweight coming up too, about to pop out of Houston. He like 9-0. He helped me spawn for this camp. He really, really nice. You know what I'm saying? He was controlling the 165 division in the amateurs for a long time. And he's pro right now. He's like 8-0, 9-0. But Donald Reed was actually out in California and was sending me clips of Ruiz. I didn't know who he was, you know what I'm saying? I was just, before the first fight, and I was like, bro, whoever that is, he to be that big and he nice, he smooth, he quick on the inside combination. I ain't know who he was. He was like, yeah, this dude finna fight Joshua. I say, bro, he got something. Everybody just think that dude. This before the fight. I was like, he got something. Like, bro, really got hand speed. I seen him exploring all type of stuff. And then it was crazy. I didn't know enough it wasn't enough to be like he gonna win. But I just seen him, because he was like, yeah, I'm out here training with him. But then he went and knocked him out. Like, yeah, he nice for real. Yeah. But if he get on the inside, Ruiz Joshua ain't gonna have nothing to do with him. He too quick. And his punch is compact, and he got power. Like, bro, really nice.
So you don't think him losing that weight is going to affect this fight?
That's the only thing I'm not sure about. That's the only thing I've seen that could be a good or a bad thing. I'm not sure. I'm not sure about that.
It can be good, but I think it's bad in the sense.
Exactly.
In the sense of him taking punches.
Exactly. I hope he didn't lose too much and too quick. And that's one I did notice that, and I was thinking that the other day too. He did lose. He lost some weight for sure.
Yeah, I think he said something like somebody said 30 pounds. I don't know if that's a fact. But that's still.
If he lost 30, that's a lot of 30. That's a lot.
Yeah, I'm hoping not. Yeah, I think he should have stayed his size.
Yeah, he should have stayed his size and kept doing what he was doing. But obviously, yeah, that's crazy if he lost 30.
Yeah, and we got to fight in 2 days with the World Boxing Super Series with Inoue and Nonito Donaire.
Nah, I didn't know that. I'm asleep on that one.
Yeah, that's Thursday.
Okay.
Who
are they fighting at?
I think are they fighting in Japan 503?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All the way in Tokyo, goddamn me.
Donaire is fighting who?
Inoue,
the monster.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I haven't seen him fight, but I know who that is.
I done seen one fight, and I'm still like, I got to see something from him.
Yeah.
Like everybody putting him in the pound for pound, I'm not. I can't.
Well, that's crazy. I definitely got it. I'm about to check him out then. I got it. There's people saying pound for pound. That's crazy.
Yeah, they had him in it because he been knocking out everybody. Asian cat.
Mm-hmm.
I got to check him out.
Yeah, he iced the motherfuckers, man. I ain't gonna lie. He iced Tay. Shit, hopefully he iced Donnell Thursday.
I don't hope he iced Donnell. I like Nonito. I'm picking Nonito still.
They building him up pound for pound. He the monster and all that. He needs to knock out, bro.
I don't care who they trying to build up. They building up Lomachenko too. I still think Lomachenko don't need to be on the top 5 pound per pound. He ain't got.
Okay. Yeah, I never agree with that either. That's crazy. A lot of people get mad when I say I don't got him up there. Truthfully, like just because even with no matter what people say, you know what I'm saying, about certain fights and stuff, I still don't see how Canelo can't be number one. Canelo has to be number one just off of what he's done. To me, in my opinion, he got to be number one. I just don't see the amount of world champions he done fought, the divisions he done went up and got belts at. He has to be number one.
15 world champions.
Yeah, he has to be number one. There's no way he's not. Like, even this is me even saying that the last fight was bullshit, but even before that, to me, he was number one. But I feel like Errol Spence finna take that throne. I
do too, and I also think Jamal ain't that far behind.
Jamal, man, I feel like Canelo don't want to fight Jamal. Nobody been trying to fight Jamal. That's dangerous. High risk, low reward. That's how I guess them boys look at it.
Yeah. Let me ask you this: what you think about Eubank Jr. saying once he beat Korobov, he coming to snatch that belt from Jamal?
I just don't see it happening. That's funny. I think he just want to fight in America. I can't see him beating Jamal, bro. Jamal would kill that dude, bro.
Man,
stuff, he'll work a harlot, but Jamal and he fight at 68. This is the crazy thing. Listen to what I'm about to say. He fights at 168, but I guarantee Jamal is bigger than him.
I know. Hey, I've been telling people, bro.
That.
Wow.
Hey, I've been telling people for a long time they don't realize how big Jamal is. I say I got a picture with Jamal. If y'all look at that, Jamal look bigger than me.
Amazing.
And we the same height.
How was he making 154? I don't know. How is he moved? If anybody pay attention, when Jamal moved up in weight class, he was still bigger than all his opponents. That dude is he's a workhorse. He's an animal. Like I'm telling you, Jamal's serious, bro. I can't see. I've seen Eubank fight a good amount of times. I don't see him having enough firepower to mess with Jamal. It'll be a good fight though, but
I don't see the skill.
I don't even see the skill like to even mess with Jamal.
I'm not saying he's not a skillful fighter, just so y'all don't take that out of context.
Yeah,
what I'm saying is I don't see the skill. Yeah,
I don't see it. I seen him say that and I was laughing like he tripping. He said he'll handle him like a savage. Not Jamal. You ain't gonna be more savage than Jamal.
Bro. I seen that. I'm like, what the fuck?
He just want to fight because, bro, there's no way nobody finna handle Jamal savagely.
I think he need. I think he looking at that payday because that is a big payday for him.
That'd be good, and it'll be good for Maul too, though. Don't get it twisted. That would be very good for Maul too. But that's not even the fight that I would want to see. I want to see Maul fight Canelo or Triple G, one of them. But that would be good for fight too, because he do got a big international fan base and stuff. So that'd be good for Maul too.
What about Maul fighting Demetrius Andrade?
Man, I ain't gonna lie. I've been wanting to see the twins fight one of them, man. But I don't know if that's gonna happen. That'll be a crazy fight. But I'd rather see Canelo fight any one of them young black fighters, bro. Why they gotta fight each other? Why Canelo don't want to fight none of them?
Man, we go through this
shit.
shit.
Want to fight none of them.
We go through this shit every day on the internet, bro.
Why Triple G don't want to fight none of them?
Triple G don't.
That'll be cool though.
Triple G scared of black fighters.
That'd be a great fight though.
Triple G don't mess with black fighters.
I noticed that. That's all I'm saying. I noticed that.
If Maul fought Triple G would end his career in a wheelchair.
I ain't gonna lie. If Maul fight Triple G, maybe a few years ago, it may be different. But if they was to fight tomorrow, Maul.
Honestly, a few years ago, before Canelo, I still think Maul would have beat him.
That's what I'm saying. I was wanting him to fight him then, but I'm saying that's the only way it made have been even more competitive. But especially right now, Maul gonna retire him. Maul do him so dirty, it's ridiculous.
Yeah,
he gonna do him dirty.
I think Maul do Canelo dirty.
That's a lot. I be telling people that too, and a lot of people. The only thing that I can only say is Maul haven't been in big fights like Canelo, but just me, I feel like Maul would do very good against Canelo.
From what Benoit Hopkins was saying, he said that Maul is in the works, apparently. But I also been hearing that Maul is looking to move up to 168 for the David Benavidez fight. That's a pay-per-view.
Oh, that's crazy.
That's a pay-per-view fight because
that's pay-per-view and Benavidez, all that walking to somebody with your hands up, that ain't gonna work against Jamal.
They both got power.
Yeah, they both. He ain't gonna just be able to walk to him.
That's gonna be a hell of a fight.
That'll be crazy. I never even knew that was you. I ain't never even thought about that fight. That's some pay-per-view. Yeah, that's pay-per-view right there.
Yeah, they was talking about it on the Boxing Voice.
That's crazy. Yeah, if that fight happened, that'd be a big move for Maul too. I mean, I don't see why he wouldn't, because everybody else been avoiding him. If that fight could happen, I would go do it too.
Texas Minutes just called you. I said, Alief Ali 100.
Appreciate it for sure.
Man, it's a lot of promising fights for the twins, man, and I'm looking forward to just seeing what the future holds for them, because I think
they deserve anything. They deserve it, man. For real, they deserve it, man. They didn't stay down for a long time. They talented. A lot of people done avoided them over the years, and it's time for them to just be able to be in them big fights. That they deserve it. They deserve it for sure, man. It's crazy. A lot of people avoided them, man. They deserve it.
Yeah, man. They gonna get there, especially Mel, because I think if Mel beat Tony Harrison, I think J-Rock will fight him. I don't think J-Rock gonna duck that.
Yeah, nah. And that'd be a great fight if Mel could unify. He in control. That's crazy.
I like J-Rock too. I think that's gonna be.
Fight.
I think that'll be a tough fight for Mel.
Now it would be, because J-Rock can box. J-Rock can fight for real.
And Maul and Mel don't fight alike.
No, they don't.
They're different, but
they're different.
That's why I say I think that fight would be a hell of a fight. That'll be that has fight of the year written on it.
Nah, for real. I see a lot of that'll be a high level fight. It'll be going back and forth. I don't know how that's gonna end. That's gonna be crazy. I don't see it going the distance though. That fight not going.
I'm telling you, I see fight of the year with you coming up, man. Shit, you got. I'm ready to. I'm ready to start. You know, after this fight, you say you're gonna move faster, so I want to start seeing you in some top level fighters, so you can start moving up.
Yeah, I'm gonna start moving. I'm gonna start picking it up next year for sure.
How many fights are you trying to do next year?
Man, I ain't gonna lie. I'm trying to squeeze him in at least every other month type stuff.
You see, Quentin in about 6 so far this year.
Quentin, he was so impressive. I told him about that the other day. Q did his thing with that this year. He did his thing, man, for sure.
And then he for the fight again on the Cholos undercard. That's 7 this year.
Yep, that's crazy. And
okay. Let me ask you this, bro. Why we getting so many like why is we waiting so much for you to fight, bro? Like, what's going on with that? Like, why you out the ring right now?
I didn't hear you. Say it again.
I say like why you haven't been so active this year? Like why we ain't getting more of Alief Ali in the ring? You know what I'm saying?
My connection messing up.
Oh man.
He said, why aren't we getting more Alief Ali this year? Oh, he probably gonna have to jump back in.
Yeah, man.
Having some technical difficulties. He'll be right back.
Yeah, but Q, that's what I'm saying though. Q didn't fall 7 times, bro, out of 1 year.
Yeah, he's gonna be 7 this year. 7. He told me after his second fight, he said, I'm trying to get ranked this year.
All right, go ahead and say it again. My connection was messing up.
Now, I was trying to ask you, big homie, like, why we haven't got more of Alief Ali this year? You know what I'm saying? We got the homie, you know what I'm saying, Q, fighting almost 7 times this year, but it seemed like we only got you 2 times this year, bro. Like, what?
Yeah, we had we were just getting, like, my team was getting a lot of stuff in order.
Okay.
But, and then there was some other cards that I was gonna get on, but it's just stuff that didn't pan out right. But next year we got it in order. Next year it's going down.
Okay.
So how many fights are you having the plans for next year?
And I'm gonna have a lot because I know I'm gonna fight on some other cards, but GNM also will be throwing shows next year. So be looking forward to GNM will be throwing shows next year again.
Let me know. I'm there. I'm in there like somewhere without the chin.
Like I said, I'm gonna be very active next year for sure. I'm gonna be real active.
I'm definitely gonna be at one of y'all shows.
Yeah, we putting the pedal to the middle next year, man. Got to.
Man, I definitely got to be there, man. But man,
yeah, for sure.
And I already talked to Coach. I'm gonna have to come back up to the gym one Saturday and get some of that sparring footage of y'all too. And I should have your tape finished in the next couple of days too. And the highlight for you, Slick and Golden Boy. I should have them finished. I just been so busy doing a whole bunch of other stuff, but I'm working on them. I want to get them all done before the fight.
You know how it goes. Hey man, after my fight, bro, I need some of that cooking, bro. Nah, for real. You playing, bro? I need a meal.
I got
going down. I be seeing.
I got you. You know what? I got you,
fam. You be going down for real. Like I need some of that.
Yeah, I'm trying to get this meal prep business together.
Hey, nah, that's money in that.
Hell yeah. I'm for to start juices too. Stay ready juices. They coming.
I'm a support. I got to support for sure.
I appreciate it, man. So go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and end this one. And I know I'm gonna try to bring you on again after the fight too.
Bet.
That way you can talk about it, you know, how the fight went, everything you deal with and everything like that. But go ahead and tell the people how they can follow you. Give them your social medias.
You can follow me on Instagram at Alief_Ali91. That's again on Instagram, it's Alief_Ali91. On Facebook is Talib. And I think that's all I got right there.
All right. Drew Titan said Bronx on deck and catfish popping. What's going on, Drew? Hey, go ahead and close us out. 503.
Hey man, much love to everybody that came through today, man. This has been another ringside view with the special guest, man, the homie Alief Ali. You know what I'm saying? Representing that Southwest Houston, man. I appreciate the homie, man. We're gonna be supporting all his fights, man. We're gonna be supporting him, reposting all his videos, showing them love, letting them know. You know what I'm saying? The city supports you. You know what I'm saying? The city behind you. You know what I'm saying? I just want you to tell all your homies, bro, like Guapo, you know what I'm saying, Slick Nick, bro, that you know they got support, bro, with the Houston Hard Hitters. Me, Stay Ready, Top Cats, man. Like I say, I met you through Top Cats. Stay Ready put me on to you. You know what I'm saying? You had love when you came out on your first fight, bro. I could feel it. I could feel the energy in the arena, bro. And I'm hoping you get the same turnout next fight, bro. And you know, yeah, man. I just want you to keep making history for the city, bro. That's all I want you to keep doing, man. And that's all I got. Stay ready, bro. Keep doing what you're doing. Stay ready, man. You, like I say, man, you the glue to this shit, bro. You keeping all this shit together. You know what I'm saying? And you putting the pieces to the puzzle, man. And keep doing what you're doing, bro.
All right, man. I appreciate it. Speaking of legendary, his ass just came through and commented talking about turn up boots on the motherfucking grind. And salute to my brother, Blue Blood Sports TV just popped in the chat too. Make sure y'all go subscribe to my brothers. Legendary Top Cat, Blue Blood Sports TV, and Drew Titan. And salute to you guys. I see you, Boxing King. Man, salute to everybody that came through fucking with me today, man. I had the brother Alief Ali, man. Y'all make sure y'all go follow him on Instagram. Be looking forward to his fight November 16th at LT Great Promotions next Saturday. Oh, and I will have footage. It will be on YouTube and IG. So y'all make sure y'all be looking out for that footage because I'm gonna be ringside because that's why this is ringside view.
Yeah, we ringside. Stop
we
playing.
Ringside. You know what I'm saying?
Playing ringside.
Stop playing with me,
man.
You know what I'm talking about? But yeah, y'all make sure y'all like, comment, and share my videos to all your social media platforms, man. If you ain't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit that bell icon so you can get the notifications every time I go live. Shout out to the almighty LDBC, that's Lions Den Boxing Community. If you didn't know, now you know. Drew Titan said that's his birthday next weekend. So you gotta give my brother
birthday present. I'm put on the show for your birthday, man.
Yeah, Drew Titan, he said he's gonna put on the show for your birthday. So there it is. Hey Lee, he said, I know that dude you fighting out of Huntsville. No, he out of Bryan Legendary.
Yeah, Brian
Texas in the highs, man. We finna go and get his boy a good H-time beat down.
It's different in that city, man.
Legendary, I need you on here with me, man. Well, yeah, answer your phone.
You late, nigga.
Yeah, boots on the ground. Yeah.
He was turning up on the ground.
Yeah, I know, right? I done called him. I hit him up yesterday. He ain't returned my call. I'm like, God damn, bro. But it's it's good. I know my brother was probably running the play. You know.
Yeah. We better than that, man.
Turn up. But I appreciate everybody coming through, man. Y'all know what it is. I'll be back soon. But y'all know it's your boy Mac with Stay Ready Boxing TV with another episode of Ringside Views. And y'all know my motto: you ain't got to get ready if you stay ready, man.
Ready now, for real. We are
H-time for real.
H-time.